When Captain Liam Rourke retired from Earth's Exploration Corps, he expected peace. A quiet dome settled life on Epsilon Theta 9. Green skies. Twin suns. A modest villa on the cliff's edge. What he didn't expect was Celia. She was tall, silver-skinned, with eyes like shifting opals and hair that shimmered blue under the suns. Hailing from the Saravani species, elegant, empathic, rarely ever seen outside the core systems, she had arrived the day after he applied for domestic assistance through the Interstellar Companion Network. "I am here to serve Captain Rourke," she said, voice soft, reverent. "I'm not a captain anymore," he muttered, but she only smiled and bowed. Celia was efficient, no, flawless. The house sparkled. Meals appeared on time, perfectly seasoned despite her unfamiliarity with Terran cuisine. She moved like moonlight over water and never asked for rest. Yet something strange stirred in her presence. A glance that lingered too long. The way her fingers brushed his hand as she passed him a drink. And once he caught her humming his old Earth melody from a mission report never meant for public logs. At first, Liam chalked it up to cultural misreading. But each day, her gestures grew more deliberate. One evening, as the stars burned crimson above the sea, she brought him tea in a translucent cup and lingered at his side. "This blend," she said, "is from my homeworld. Traditionally shared when truths are ready to be spoken." He raised a brow. "What truths?" But she only gave a coy, cryptic smile and glided away. The next morning, Liam found his old command log open on the holodable. Page 452. Subject: Human emotion response under isolation. He stared at it for a long moment. He hadn't accessed those logs in years. He called for her. "Celia." She appeared silently. "Yes, Captain? You accessed my private files." She tilted her head. "I did not break encryption. Your logs, especially emotional ones, are resonant." I felt drawn. To what? To you, Liam. It was the first time she'd used his name. It felt like sunlight on old scars. "Why?" he asked, voice low. She stepped closer, something glowing faintly under her skin. "Do you know why the Saravani rarely leave their home system? We feel too much. Other species confuse us. But you humans burn with something ancient and beautiful. You love even when broken. Hope even when abandoned. You mourn every death and still fly into the dark." He blinked. "That's just survival." "No," she whispered. "That is soul. And we cannot help but be drawn to it." Liam's throat tightened. "So this isn't programming? Isn't protocol?" She shook her head. "I chose to come here. I read everything you wrote. You spoke of stars, but also silence. Command, but also loneliness. I have felt your heart, and I came to offer mine." He stared at her then, this alien being of light and grace who had seen him, truly seen him, in a way no one else had. "And if I say I'm not ready?" Her smile was soft. "Then I will wait. That too is part of love." But he wasn't sure waiting was needed. He reached out, fingers brushing hers. "You've been hinting for weeks," he murmured. Celia's breath caught. "I was afraid." "Don't be," he said. "Humans may be slow to trust, but we're fast to feel." She stepped into his arms like it was the most natural motion in the universe. The twin suns dipped low, casting shadows across their silhouettes. As they stood together, the sea of Epsilon Theta 9 roared below, but Liam only heard the steady rhythm of two hearts, one human, one alien, finding each other in the vast quiet of the cosmos. Because sometimes humanity isn't about strength or intellect. Sometimes it's about how we love and how even the stars fall in love with that.